Hi, and welcome back to Music and Gear. Got a large box here, and it is from Sweetwater. I have waited close to 5 months for this package. They aren't, well, we're not going to say that they don't make a lot of them. Sweetwater is only allocated so many, and usually when this product comes in stock, it disappears because I don't think it's a mass-produced product. It's a niche product. To kind of give you a hint on what it is, my Applied Research Technology rack mount tube amp I bought, I'm going to guess in 2000, no, I would have bought that in 91. I'm getting old. It's over 30 years old, and you may not hear it in the recordings, but when I first turn it on, it's starting to develop issues. So I have to find something to replace it. And started looking several months ago, and this is the closest thing on the market today that I think that I can replace it with. It's not a single unit. I will have to add other rack mount components to what's in this box to give me what that 2U Applied Research Technology unit does. So if you're listening, ART, it's time to make a more modern twin tube version of the SGX. Now let's open up this box and see what I decided to try to put together to replace the unit. And I want to say something else. I really don't think the SGX 2000 Express is replaceable. It has a sound and a tone that you're only going to get from that rack mount unit. So I'm sure my sound is going to change. I'm just hoping it changes for the better. And like with most Sweetwater orders, if you want something well packed, they do it. And here's our little Sweetwater card and a little sticker. And what I'm looking for is the favorite part in the box. Where the hell is the candy? And there is a lot of bubble wrap. And look at what I just found. Yum yum. This is the best, and it's got my favorite piece, the bit of honey. Yeah, I gotta take a break. Actually, I won't be able to talk about it if I eat that. We'll set that over there for later. There is a lot of bubble wrap. That's what you want to see. When you order something at this price point, and it shows up and it's just flopping around in the box, that's not good. Companies like this have probably a 30-40% margin. They can put material like this in the box. If you're receiving stuff and it's not well packed, find another vendor to buy from. And I guess you all have already seen Synergy. One of these, yes, this is a Soldano SLO. This should give me my old ART sound, a hot rodded Marshall sound. It is just a module, so it's only part of the preamp. It's much cheaper to go this way than instead of buying the whole Soldano head. This is just the preamp section, the driving section of the tube. You still have tubes in the other rock mount module, but this is what gives the Soldano its sound. So that's our first one. And since this is a 1U but has 2 modules that fit in it, the BE DLX by Friedman. This is a more modern tone, more high gain, more saturation. Now those two units won't do anything unless you buy the preamp rack mount unit. It does have some tubes and circuitry in it, but it also allows you to not spend $3,000, $4,000 on a Friedman head and then turn around and spend another $3,000 or $4,000 on a Soldano head. If you really stop and think about it, this is a hell of a purchase. This is like $1,600, but you're getting about $7,000 worth of preamps. And it's something else you have to think about. It's fully licensed. Friedman makes that module. Soldano makes that module. Synergy's very smart as an amp company to sit and pay royalties to them and say, hey, we want to build this amp with modules. It's very intelligent. And this is the piece that allows it to actually all work. And look at that, we got another little Sweetwater inspection thing. But I bet you they didn't put more candy in there, did they? That would be sweet if they did. But I don't see any. Manual. And again, well packed. It's wrapped corner pieces. And here's our rack mount module. You can see the tube here, and that's the back of the unit. So this is really the guts of the preamp. And the modules fit in these bays. It's quite slick. And you don't want to drop it. I think that one goes on the other way. Yep. Let's check out the first module. And the module is much lighter than the rack unit itself. And here's a close-up of the module. We can see there's a tube in there. This one's the Friedman. It's quite crazy looking, isn't it? The advantage to this system, and the reason I thought about going this way, no matter what kind of amp sound I want, I just buy a module. If I want a Fender Twin or a Princeton, you know, a sound like that, instead of paying $3 or $4 grand for a combo amp, I can probably get a module. I don't know if Fender has a module for it or not, but they have several different modules. And this one should be the Soldano. We could see the exact same interface port that it slides into, some switching. There's our tubes. I'm really not going to get into hooking it all up in this video. This is just a quick video to let you guys know what's coming. We're going to install the rack mount unit in our rack and start doing some tinkering. Anyway, thank you for clicking on the video, and if you haven't already, smash the like button and please consider subscribing.